Is the brief instruction on how to insert the battery in the LightSaber and also insert the polycarbonate blade. So what you're going to do is unscrew just the blade holder. All these other pieces unscrew. Do not unscrew them because the button, the speaker, the microcontroller are all items that, unless you are an electronics expert, you should not be messing with them. So just the blade holder, unscrew it, lift it straight off. It'll just come right out when it's done. There's the LED holder. You take that out. Inside you will see a white wire. Pull the white wire out. That white wire is so that you can pull it out, pull the battery holder safely. Don't pull the battery holder out more than that. It doesn't come out 5 or 6 inches. It comes out just enough. So don't pull harder than you have to. Insert the battery positive side down. You know you have it plugged in correctly when the voltage converter turns red. Just put the LED connector right next to the battery holder. Poke it down firmly, but not forcefully. Just, tap it down. Then you want to kind of spin and guide the wires back down. And you can see that blinking of the light when you move the blade. That is normal. And then just take the LED holder and tap it down. If you hear metal when you tap it down, then you know it's properly seated. If you tap it down and don't feel that metal on metal contact, that means the wires might be trapped underneath the blade holder. Just refish it out, guide the wires, and clamp it back down. Take the blade holder, put it on top, screw it down tight. And that light bulb needs to be replaced. And then just slowly tighten it. Now, wait a minute. I can feel that the blade holder is giving me a little resistance. Do you see that gap? That means there is a wire underneath it. And I kind of did that on purpose so that I could illustrate that's just normal cable wrangling. Take it out, stuff it, take the wires, stuff it back in. There it is. And nice and flush. Just hand tighten it. And if you notice that blinking light, that's the sensors going off. Just so that turns off, turn the blade on, then turn it off. Now that blinking goes away. That just kind of sets the computer controller, and now it knows to turn the triggers off, because before it's kind of in prep mode. So take the end of the blade of the polycarbonate blade, and make sure the screws, the retaining screws, are loosened. Put it in all the way till it clicks. You can see how it just goes right down. Give these a couple hand tightens. Hand tighten these. If you're going to be battling someone ferociously, you might want to get a wrench and just kind of give an extra quarter turn on those. But hand tightening for a costume party or even light combat is all you're going to need. Push the button. There you go. All set. Turn it off. And you're good to go. Again, you just loosen the retaining screws. Just hand loosen. Take the retaining screw out and then reverse the process. Open the blade holder. Take out the LED. Just don't rip it out. Just let it, or just kind of hold it with your other hand here. Look for the white wire. There it is. Pull it out. Remove the battery. Tuck it back in. And then this is how you store it. If you put the battery in and leave it off, because you plan on costuming or going to a party, the battery in the unit on standby will last about 2 hours, maybe 2.5. The reason for it is because the computer is running and there is a constant drain on the system. I recommend buying a couple of these batteries if you're going to go to an all-day event. One of these batteries and the charger is included. These are good batteries. They last weeks on a full charge before you got to top them off with a trickle charge. So there it is. Blades in. Screw it down. Nice and tight. Fits tight. There it is. All right. Thank you very much.